the iceberg is executing at with stop runs here, with absorptions, absorptions here at 89 even. A second one comes up here, or is it? No, we have a quite interesting situation. We have to discuss it right now because it's real life. The first part of the iceberg was traded at, was hit at 12:08 Eastern time. The order was placed in the book here, and you know what this means. I mean, there's for sure not many explanation or big explanation required. So we looked all the time. We have to go long because the wick was down and there was maybe liquidity there. By the way, guys, if you want to watch this, there was a price alert line or institutional line at 96. So I think it was this one. Look here where the price went to. And finally, look here, 2,000 contracts. Do you remember what we mentioned yesterday? 2,000 contracts. The guy who swept the book. Maybe. Let's speculate. I'm not sure. It's gone right now. I just wanted to show you anything else. That was one which was really interesting to trade, and it was traded finally with 2,000 contracts. Let me switch on the hidden orders and see what happens. That was an iceberg traded exactly at 89. That means if he was short 90, he got 1 point. Just an idea how to see the market here. Then he traded, there was nothing left. He traded a full size of 2,000 contracts within 1,894 seconds. Amazing. You remember yesterday where there was a big guy who swept 2,000 contracts, and now we see an iceberg of 2,000. If this is he, then he got 1 point out of his trade. But that's simply an assumption, nothing more.
Did the iceberg end, Walter, here? That with the 2,000?
Yes, it ended. It ended.
One.
It started 1,894 seconds. That was, I don't know here, some before. It was too fast, so I was simply too slow. And it ended here. It was transacted at 88 here, and finally traded all 2,000 contracts at 89 here. That was the line 89. He traded and got every single fill. I mean, these are algos, you know. This is not a single individual who is sitting behind the screen as we are sitting here and calculating. Okay, maybe that's the area where I can get 2,000 contracts in a row to cover my position. This is all algo driven. That we don't have any influence on that, and that this iceberg could qualify for a long position. It might work maybe for 1-2 points, but then it came back and then broke down here. That would be yes, on the false or losing trade. Maybe they're coming back here through this 89 and trading higher then. Yes, 90 stop loss reach. Extremely interesting, guys, what we see here. I hope we will see some quite interesting situations tomorrow. So just to remind you, the statistics shows that the total win increases over a period of time. That's not said if you are trading DIDs every day that you will be successful. As Philip mentioned, not every DID is profitable, and drawbacks in a row can happen, so that you trade one, every parameters is well and good, then you will see drawbacks. A consequent and high and tight risk reward ratio must be maintained. Maximum loss are 9 ticks, and maximum gain should be 6 points or more. Sometimes they are really fast when you get more than 6 points, and this rebalances. This will rebalance the losses. That's the outcome of this test here. What we should keep in mind when we see that, because this is all real time, this is nothing lagging, this is what the market is telling us, that we can see these levels as the DID levels as resistance and support levels, and the DIDs will be described as point of interest. As you see here, that was the point of interest to trade, because let's say he swept 2000 and he's buying back 2000. That was the point of interest for him, or for the algo. For the algo, which was just tracking the market and seeing if he sold 2000, maybe he want to buy back 2000 here. That's a point of interest, definitely. So we should have a look at in combination with additional liquidity, hidden liquidity changes, the institution levels as well, and the volume spikes and sweeps if they happen on the way around this dynamic iceberg developments. Okay, timing, volume of the DID and his behavior while being traded plays a major role for the trading strategy. Parameters must be adjusted to the average liquidity and average volume of traded instrument. Price dynamic plot, we talked about that, but I would like to make a break here until tomorrow, because we have the price dynamic plot we have the business done pattern. There are only 2 patterns just to discuss, but I would like to postpone it tomorrow. I would like to suggest following. Because I have an urgent case here, I must leave within the next minutes. We will be together tomorrow at same time, 9 a.m. Eastern time. And I would like to ask you to reserve your time, or to take time until the market ends. That means from 9 p.m. to 4 p.m. from 9 a.m. Eastern time to 4 p.m. Eastern time, to recap everything we have discussed here. I think this is overwhelming information. But what I want to do, and to think about that tonight, this afternoon, your time, tonight, for the European guys, is is to recap this detox suggestion. This is the detox suggestion because it happens, you see, in real time. You don't need any other indicators. You have the stop run indicator here, if you want to call that this way, the V delta or MVP, and that's another one good try to go long here at 85. So, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow 9 a.m. Eastern time, as well 3 p.m. European time, for those who are from Europe. We will recap all what we have discussed this week, and we will do a day from 9 to 4 p.m. Eastern time together in the market. Maybe that we are running in a choppy state, but it doesn't matter. We have enough to discuss. Please note keep your question in mind. Use your microphones. Discuss tomorrow, because it's our last date or last day in the seminar, and we will continue maybe in the room if you want to join the Discord room. When I'm available and my team is available as well, to discuss all this stuff together, and all this knowledge what we what I've tried to tell you, and then let's see what happens. What happens next. I just want to again to say, think about the detox week. It will do a very good job for you, and then you can come back. Whatever you want to do, you will see that might open your eyes a little bit, because it's really fantastic. All this stuff what we are discussing here is good. You should know that. You should keep that in mind. It's not possible to keep everything in mind, and but anyway, you have the really good foundation now to trade on your own without the help of others. That's the point.